Yo, what is going on, y'all? Welcome to this week's Midweek, Midday Motivational Minute. We are here Wednesday, February the 4th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I cannot believe that this is episode number 5 for 2026 as we get in the mix. This is also, this is cause for celebration. I'm pulling out all the microphones. Uh-oh. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. This is episode number 300. Oh my goodness. Never would have imagined that we would make it through all the iterations, all the microphones from getting started on, what was that? April the 22nd, 4/22 of 2020. Oh my goodness. It has been an amazing ride. And I just want to start off and say thank you. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Thank you so much for your support, your encouragement along this amazing journey. I have loved each and every step of it. And we're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling. We will not stop at number 300. So just want to say thank you. I also want to send gratitude as I look back and I have an attitude of gratitude, not just for you, but for all the folks that I get to interact with. Last week I was in Wilmington, got to hang out with my Wilmington people. Thank you so much to the Wilmington and Beaches Convention and Visitor Bureau. I want to say thank you to Bernadette McClellan, my friend from Australia, who now lives in Colorado. We had a great chat, great conversation. My man Jeff Durr holding it down. Are You Strong podcast. Thank you so much for hosting me on your podcast. I want to say thank you to my masterminders, Jasmine Brett Stringer, Amani Roberts. Oh, thank y'all so much. Our session on Friday was absolutely amazing. Carlos Nuche, yes, hanging out in Georgia. Thank you for hosting me on the 1% podcast. And last but not least, we saved the best for last. Actually, this is the second to last. Thank you so much to Megan Bilnoski with NSA Houston, our NSA family. Thank you for hosting me on your President's podcast. Yesterday, I had a great time. Today, I want to say thank you to Mr. Bowtie himself. Yeah, we met at Bojangles. I had to represent the chicken bow tie made by my stylist, Maria. But I want to say thank you so much to Jim Thompson. Doing great things. Congratulations on launching your new business. And I know that you will keep tying it together for nonprofit leaders. Speaking of tying it together for nonprofit leaders, I do have to say thank you to a great conversation I had last night with Marcia Beckner, who's also serving nonprofits. Just so much gratitude on my mind. I want to know, who are you grateful for? Let me know. Get those Twitter fingers ready. Let me know, who are you grateful for in the past week and why? What are you grateful for them? I'm also going to challenge you to let them know. So often we wait until it's too late to give folks their flowers. Now, speaking of flowers, I want to say happy Black History Month to everyone. And we all know that every month is Black History Month, and we are going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate this month all the great accomplishments from Blacks in history all across the world. I absolutely love it. I also want to give props to all those workers out there. We've been getting hit with some snow, some ice, all those folks that are out there on the front lines. Just thank you so much for keeping us safe, for keeping the roadways clear, to the electrical folks for keeping us jolted. It is electric. We still have electricity here, and we're thinking of those that do not have electricity. We are hoping, we are praying, we are supporting you to get energized ASAP. I hope everyone's staying safe, staying warm, and continuing to get in the mix in 2026. So welcome to the Midweek Midday Motivational Minute. We will not be here long. Last week, we talked about leadership and what does leadership mean to you? Well, this week, we're going to dive into, let me take a look in the mirror. We're going to be talking about self-awareness, especially self-awareness around EQ versus IQ. Now, I talked with someone yesterday who said DQ. I said Dairy Queen. He said, nah, sucker. Come on, man. I still don't know what DQ is, but I'll have to Google it. But we're talking about EQ versus IQ. Now, before we get started, I do want to take a pause. I want to do something that I don't do very often. Slow down. You're doing great. Yes, you're doing great. I just want you to know, just to soak it in, just to feel, yes, I am doing great. It's February 4th, 2026. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're making progress. And I am cheering you on. My community is here to support you each and every step of the way. Thank you so much, Bob Feathers. Right back to you, my man. Holding it down in Boston. I hope you're staying safe. I know you guys got hit with a ton of snow. Now, guess what? We're in a new month. Welcome to February, and I hope it's new energy. Actually, I hope it's old energy that we're taking to that next level, that new level that you haven't been to before. But I got to thinking about what separates those best performers, those high performers, from those that are mediocre. And I think the great philosopher the great philosopher T.I. said it best. I don't want no mediocre. So when I think about leaders, and that's you, I don't care what your title is, you're a leader, you're leading yourself. You might be people leading other people, but the best high performers, it's not always the hustle. It's not always the talent. It's not even always the lived experience and the skills that they have, but oftentimes it's the ability to be self-aware and to have that emotional quotient, that emotional intelligence that separates the great and the greatest from those that are just kind of here. So it got me thinking, because we don't talk about it all too often. We talk about the smarts, and it's great to have street smarts. We talk about the skills. We talk about those people that are driven. I think they call them go-getters. I love a go-giver. But the go-getters, and essentially, we don't talk about the EQ. We talk about the IQ because you can see it. The EQ is something that generally is kind of like a feeling. But being self-aware when it comes to your leadership, when it comes to your sales, when it comes to relationships, is what separates. It's having that awareness. How do I show up? Do I show up and throw up about how great I am? Do I show up and do I have the awareness of my tone, the way that I'm communicating and interacting with people? My energy, do I bring energy when I step in the room or the Zoom, or do I suck it out? That's a choice. Are you aware around how you're showing up? And are you aware of how you land, how you come across to others? Or are you just living in oblivion and just guessing and thinking that all is well? So I encourage you right now to take a pause and think about your own self-awareness. Where are you doing well? You're doing good. You're doing great. And where are those with it? Those opportunities that are knocking at the door, those opportunity areas for improvement. Because if you're in a place where everything is perfect, everything is awesome, Houston, we got a problem. And if they Houston, we got a problem, Megan. Yeah, so I want to encourage you right now to have that self-awareness, to practice it each and every day and think about those interactions. What went well? Where are those opportunity areas to improve? When we think about IQ is going to help you get the answer right. But EQ is going to help you to ask better questions. I encourage you, be interested, be curious versus being interesting. Oh, I'm the greatest. No one cares. They care about themselves. And if you don't care about themselves as well, good luck making progress. Having the IQ, that intelligence, is going to tell you exactly what to say. Yeah, exactly what to say. But the EQ is going to tell you when to say it, how to say it, how do you frame it? Because you can say the same thing as the next person, but how you say it is really how it lands. EQ is going to allow you to stay calm, cool, under pressure, when faced with the turmoil, which is going on right now in this world, having that emotional quotient is going to allow you to continue to succeed and to thrive. The EQ is going to allow you to listen, to learn, to listen with intention, not listening so that you can just spew out everything that you think that you know. EQ is going to allow you to respond instead of react. Yeah, some of y'all might not get that. Respond with a thoughtful response, with an intentional, with a meaningful, purposeful response versus just react. Yeah, I'm talking to myself right there, especially when I'm driving. I need to respond instead of react. And it's also going to protect those relationships that mean the world. EQ drives all of that. So I've already asked you to pause, but this is an opportunity to really pause and think about how are you intentionally focusing on your EQ, practicing your EQ, your emotional skills versus the IQ. IQ is important for sure. And I'll say yes, and the EQ is what's going to separate you between you and everyone else. It's a competitive world out there. So I challenge you. Yeah, I'm giving you a challenge to really be thoughtful this next week, to think about and ponder, to pause and reflect on your EQ. Where can you be more empathetic? Where can you be better as you go through your interactions each and every day? That could be family. It could be friends. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the Super Bowl. Yeah. Exhibiting that EQ when the Patriots lose. I'm just messing with you, Bob. I know you're a Patriots fan. John Barrows, I'm thinking of you as well. I don't have a cat in the game. I don't have a dog in the game. I'm just hoping for a good game. But I want you, and I encourage you to heighten your awareness. Show it with intention today and every day. Pause with purpose and be intentional. If this message resonates with you, good. You're on the right path. And if there's ever anything I can do to support you, please let me know. So, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm encouraging you to keep going. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Keep going and going as you fight through whatever it is you're fighting through every day. Yeah. Oh, when life gives you lemons, you make a bow tie. I will see you next Wednesday. I can't believe that it's already going to be February 11th. Please, carpe diem. Seize each and every day. And I'm a little bit too old, but you can do it for me. Carpe noctem. Seize the night as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 300. Oh, it means the world. Your support, your encouragement, your friendship, your fellowship. Ooh, I appreciate this community so much. Nothing but love. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. Make it a wonderful week. Wishing you a wonderful weekend. It is your choice. And we'll talk next Wednesday. Bye for now, y'all. Peace. All right, link.